The episode opens with a montage of glittering lights, luxurious cars pulling up to a casino, and high rollers walking through the grand entrance. The camera zooms in on our protagonists, a heist gang known as the Syndicate, scattered around the casino floor in high-end attire, acting like they belong. Dialogue snippets. Jack, the leader. "This is it, people. Tonight, we hit the vault." Lucy, the tech expert, over an earpiece. "Security's watching, but I've got their eyes on something else." The music crescendos, raising tension. Jack eyes the security guards and gives a discreet nod to the rest of the gang. 2. The plan revealed. 3 minutes. Flashback to 24 hours earlier. The crew is gathered in a dimly lit warehouse, studying blueprints of the casino's security system. Jack lays out the plan. They'll hit the casino vault at precisely 2:30 a.m. when the shift changes and security is most distracted. Lucy shows a hologram of the vault's location, detailing the laser grid, motion sensors, and the biometric access needed to open the door. Rico, the muscle of the team, scoffs. "You know it's impossible, right?" Julia, the con artist, grins. "That's why it's gonna work." Jack explains that their inside man, a casino employee named Vince, will help get them past the first line of security. 3. Inside the casino. 4 minutes. Back to the present. Vince, dressed in his uniform, nervously approaches Jack on the casino floor, handing him a special key card. "This will get you to the employee elevators. Don't mess this up," Vince mutters. Key scene. Julia is busy distracting a high-profile gambler, running a long con to keep the casino's attention away from the heist. Rico heads to the underground parking, ready to create a diversion. Lucy sets up a remote access point for the cameras, using a laptop hidden in her purse. Her fingers fly across the keyboard as she overrides the security feed. Tension builds as the team splits up to execute their roles. They've done this before, but something feels off tonight. 4. Unforeseen trouble. 3 minutes. Just as Jack and Vince reach the employee elevators, the casino's security system glitches. Lucy is visibly startled. "Jack, there's a new firewall in the system. This wasn't here yesterday." Jack remains calm, but Vince panics. "If they find out I'm helping you, I'm done." Jack reassures him. "Stick to the plan." In the background, Julia is still keeping the high roller occupied, charming him with her wit and making sure the floor bosses aren't suspicious. Rico sets off a small, controlled explosion in the parking garage, triggering a fire alarm. People start evacuating, causing chaos. 5. The vault room. 4 minutes. Finally, Jack and Vince reach the vault room. Lucy is working hard to bypass the new firewall, sweat dripping down her forehead. Suspenseful scene. Vince scans his ID to access the vault area. They pass the first line of security. The room is silent except for the humming of the security system. Jack watches as the lasers shift, opening a temporary path for him to move forward. Suddenly, an unexpected second set of lasers activates. "Lucy, we've got a problem." Lucy pulls out all the stops, hacking into the system. "Give me 30 seconds, she yells through the earpiece. The clock is ticking, tension is high, and Jack waits for the moment to move. Chapter 4. 6. Betrayal. 2 minutes. Just as Jack and Vince approach the vault, they hear footsteps. Suddenly, the casino's head of security, who had been bribed to stay quiet, appears with armed guards. But there's a twist. The guards are working for someone else. Twist. Reveal. Vince pulls a gun on Jack. "Sorry, Jack. It's just business. The vault was never the plan." The guards surround Jack, but before they can arrest him, bam! The lights go out. Lucy, anticipating a double cross, has triggered a blackout. 7. The escape. 3 minutes. In the darkness, chaos erupts. Jack takes down Vince with a swift punch while Rico, hearing the commotion, rushes in from the parking garage to help. The group fights their way through the guards and escapes through a service tunnel, narrowly avoiding capture. Closing scene. The camera cuts to the team racing down a hidden staircase beneath the casino. The echo of alarms fills the air as they sprint to freedom. As they pile into the getaway car, Lucy grins at Jack through the rearview mirror. "I told you I had your back." End of episode. The final shot shows Vince being dragged away by the casino's real owners, who were never part of the plan. He realizes too late that he was just a pawn. Jack and his team drive into the night, planning their next move. Asorna. End credits tease. 30 seconds. The screen cuts to black, but just before the credits roll, a voice over a crackling radio is heard. "The syndicate just hit the brow wrong." As Jack and the team speed away from the casino, the adrenaline begins to wear off. The quiet hum of the car's engine is the only sound. Each member sits in silence, processing what just happened. Lucy taps away on her laptop, trying to track the casino's security response. Inside the car, Rico slams his fist on the dashboard, breaking the tension. "What the hell was that back there? We were set up." Julia, usually calm and collected, takes a deep breath, her voice tinged with frustration. "We weren't just set up. Vince was working for someone else. Whoever they are, they knew everything." Jack, sitting in the front passenger seat, stares out of the window, lost in thought. He's usually one step ahead, but this time he was caught off guard. "We missed something big," he mutters. Lucy glances up from her screen, her fingers still flying across the keyboard. "Whoever hacked into the system knew exactly when we'd hit the vault. The security firewall was brand new, like it was made just for us." "How could they know our plan?" Rico asks, his anger rising. "We kept it airtight." Jack turns to the group. "There's only one explanation. Someone on the inside is feeding them information." A moment of silence hangs in the air. Julia's eyes narrow. "Are you saying we have a mole?" Jack doesn't respond immediately. He's still piecing it all together in his mind. "It doesn't make sense. Vince thought he was setting us up, but it looks like he was double-crossed too." Rico shakes his head. "We can't trust anyone anymore." Lucy's eyes suddenly widen as new information floods her screen. Jack? I'm picking up a trace from the casino's internal communications. There's a frequency I've never seen before, encrypted in a way only the highest-level operatives use." Jack leans over to look at her laptop. The encrypted signal flashes on the screen, displaying a series of numbers and letters. "That's not just casino security," he says. "That's government-level tech." Suddenly, a new voice crackles over the car's radio system. Voice: "Syndicate, you're playing a dangerous game." Lucy's face pales. "Jack, we're being hacked. Right now." The radio signal grows louder. The mysterious voice continues. "You've just walked into something much bigger than a casino heist. You've caught the attention of people who control more than vaults." Jack quickly motions to Lucy to cut the feed, but she shakes her head. "I can't. Whoever this is, they're in. They know where we are." The voice over the radio shifts, becoming colder. "You have something we want. The longer you run, the worse it will be." Suddenly, static fills the car, and the radio goes dead. The entire team is frozen for a moment, processing the threat. Jack speaks first. "We've been marked. This isn't just a robbery gone wrong. This is a setup for something way bigger." Julia, usually calm under pressure, looks unnerved. "What now?" "We're not equipped to go up against whatever, or whoever that was." Jack's jaw clenches. "We regroup. Go underground. If someone's coming for us, we need to find out who and why. We're not done yet." Lucy interrupts. "Wait, I found something else, she says as her screen shows a new data stream. There's a file attached to the frequency. It's marked with a name, Black Book Project. Jack furrows his brow. Black Book Project? What is it? Lucy quickly scans the file. I can't fully decrypt it right now, but it's some sort of secret government operation. And it looks like Vince wasn't just a low-level informant. He's tied to this. That's why they wanted him dead. The realization hits the team hard. Rico groans. So we've been dragged into some shadow government conspiracy? Great. Just great. Jack straightens up. We need answers. We need to find Vince's contacts and anyone involved with this Black Book project. But for now, we lay low. We find out who's coming for us before they find us first. Tease for the next episode, 10 lines. As the camera zooms out, the getaway car disappears into the distance, driving toward an unknown hideout. But in the rearview mirror, Lucy catches something. A dark, unmarked vehicle following them at a distance. We've got company, she whispers. Jack, still calm but with a hint of urgency, says, buckle up. This is far from over. The episode fades to black as the sound of tires screeching and a pursuing engine roaring in the distance fills the screen, leading into the next high-stakes chase in the unfolding conspiracy.